again, Animoji Gaming. So today I tried to finish the last gaming footage that available on my OTG drive, which is the 64 GB of storage that was removable and make as a temporary drive, since I just don't want to waste a lot of my space on the 128 GB that always inserted into my MacBook Air. Beside my MacBook Air is actually still have 256 GB of partition that was initially wanted to be used for the Windows, but for some reason it's just so hard for me to install because it's always failed during the creation of the partition of the bootcamp. So I decided not to do that until, I don't know, because it used to be easy when I was still using the 128 GB of storage and try to install the Windows 8 inside it, and it seems to be seamless because maybe the operating system is still El Capitan, unlike the one that I currently use on the 512 GB of NVMe SSD using the converter into the MacBook Air 2013, which already use Mac OS Mojave because it was installed using cloud backup, so it's just automatically use the last operating system that was available during that time, even though I haven't updated into the latest supported OS on this Mac, because I just don't want to do that again, because there will be several applications that may not respond correctly. So the game that I will play is Cyberpunk 2077, which took me 1 hour and 9 minutes, and we're just 2 minutes. So there's still 1 hour and 7 minutes where it is pretty long. I'm not sure whether I will get interrupted or not, but hopefully not, because yeah, this is the last long games that I tried to do Animoji, but I'm not sure whether in the other drive that on my gaming PC that I want to retrieve is actually have more than 1 hour footage or not, because there's still so many things that I actually haven't played the Animoji. So the reason why this footage is taking too long, because I decided to do the training, which is pretty long and quite long during the call. So that's the reason why. So Cyberpunk is not really popular in terms of the of work that you choose. It's only determine the first prologue mission perhaps, or the ending eventually, but the friends that we will get is still the same, which is the journey. So obviously I'm trying to use female characters because it's the only advantage that you can do when you can modify your own personalization. Cyberpunk was actually developed by CD Projekt Red, the same developer that developed The Witcher, and The Witcher is actually available on first person and third person if I'm not mistaken. So I just don't get it why they still want to release this game on third person. Maybe it will be 2.0 update because it's still 1.7. So hopefully in 2.0 there will be third person, and if there is a third person, I definitely want to play this on the PC again. Start from the beginning. So I'm still not selling this game yet because I haven't got a goal or things to do that I will actually buy this on PC, because it's still pretty expensive, either for the games that I not really like, to be honest, because just like a Far Cry game, which I haven't even played since Far Cry 4, because I only tried to complete Far Cry 3, which took me quite a while, even though I'm using a trainer, because the story is pretty long and there's actually so many things to do. But since it was a first person, I just don't know why. I just feel too lazy to explore, because everything seems too big to explore when you're trying to play on the first person. So for some reason the character that we are trying to build is already look like a robot or a cyborg, even though there's still definitely no many reinforcement or cybernetic improvements yet, but it's already look like it for some reason. So I think there's so many options, and it will definitely wasting my time, so I think I decided to skip it and only try to change what things that really look alike. And yeah, as you can see, there is no censored. Oops. So I'm not sure whether it will be taken down or not. When once I try to upload this, there's not even a sensor on the PSP that you can do. So I definitely need to edit this before uploading. Yeah, just like a Witcher game, which has a lot of explicit content. So that's the reason why, in order to upload the Witcher game footage, into the YouTube. They need to censor it for some reason. So it is actually much more explicit than the Ghost in the Shell, because Ghost in the Shell, even though it should be naked, but it's not. It's already mostly cybernetic, so that's the reason why the conventional physical body is no longer available. Even Alita Battle Angel is also the same, because they're basically an AI for robot that comes from the Mars that tried to look like a human in order to save the humanity. Just don't get it. So even though I used to not really like about future things, open world that are too distant future, because there used to be a game like that, I guess, but I'm not sure which one. Maybe the one that's related with space, apocalyptic, and I don't really like that, to be honest. But this one is just different because it's really focused on the society, the modern society, the cyberpunk era, which is the continuation of steampunk era, perhaps in the early 90s, early 1900s.
B, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a
We can
matar.
actually do to see our characters, and just like any other CD Projekt Red, they're trying to use conversation.
Maybe I should have gotten a safe one, like you did.
Options.
Hey, at least I always know who's shooting at me. Sometimes even why. Anyway, what's going on?
Is there a problem? We had a leak. My boss called, dragged me in because we had to intervene.
Just
Everyone at
weird
Night City
why
HQ
the
is on
title
it.
is actually combined.
No way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Basically, for some reason, the
Don't worry
Arasaka
about
is
me.
actually pretty
I'll manage
similar,
on my
like the
own.
company
That's what it is.
name in the Ghost in the Shell for some reason. Because when you talk about cyberpunk era, there's already a combination between Japanese and American. So that's the reason why it's a little bit weird.
Are you all right?
So this is what I don't really like. When you try to explore using first-person view, it's just look like you're floating for some reason. Maybe the first person is just not
You
really
think Japan will find out
good
about what?
yet, or maybe it's not as realistic as Far Cry. I'm not sure. Even the Grand Theft Auto or the Rockstar first-person view seems to be a little bit better in terms of the animation for some reason.
The young man, he quickly demonstrated the work.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
That is,
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Hanging up. I'll be in my office.
So just to get
You hurry
eventually got betrayed or got attacked by the rival gangs, and it's basically start from the beginning again, even though during this time
Mr.
I'm not
Jenkins
sure
answered.
whether we are
Hey,
actually
V.
already
Been
in
ages.
higher position or not, because I'm still
me, Frank.
most
I'm entering
likely
Icefall.
an assistant.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
I didn't know you were in Night City. Have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
No, you can choose
What does
certain
everyone say
options
about
on the
Jenkins?
conversation, but
That he's
eventually
effective.
just need
Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey,
regular
he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She
that
stabbed him in the back instead.
basically the same.
Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts in Africa. I didn't know that was you.
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats. Same old circus, but hey, that's how wars are won.
And you? Who do you work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my
Some
boss
of
on the
the other
promotion to
cities
spec
seems
ops
to be
director.
using a real name, but Night City
You know how it is.
it's like
Things
a
happen.
whole different city, maybe.
They do indeed.
When the American and Japanese is already
Listen,
one country.
sorry, I'm in a bit of a
perhaps I
rush
just don't
right
get
now.
it.
We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
Jenkins always like a tools for CICD.
I could have worked that break. What do you think they're doing now?
Please enter the antechamber.
So it's much more interesting than Witcher for some
Visitor
reason because I don't really
authorization
like the
Are you online?
pages. So I definitely prefer
Have a seat, B. Be right with you.
modern
We have to
ages,
handle
you
this
know.
voting issue before we lose
If
our
I
bases in
can
a sea of clouds.
choose, I'm still
They're about to
prefer
begin.
to
What's
the
the
current
situation?
times rather than this era, which I don't know whether I'm still alive or not.
Yeah, just as we thought.
Even the world is not ended yet.
You know what to do. Start now.
77 is just a long way to go.
Director
Some
Abernathy.
people
I watched the
basically
vote.
see
What the hell was that?
this,
A deep
even
clean
though it
after the shit
was
Frankfurt
fictional
dumped on us.
characters, but
As we agreed,
should
I got
not.
rid of the problem.
I told you to
or
resolve the
just-
problem, not massacre the
or-
European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
Basically, if talk about modern times, it's always
I
related
hate that bitch.
space
always have.
adventure, but I'm not sure whether there is a space adventure in this game as well, because it will
This
be a little
isn't
bit
the first
interesting,
time
especially
Abernathy
when you
set
can
you up.
explore the
No,
spaceship.
not the
and all,
first.
you know, like the galactic
Smeared me in front of Japanese execs,
just
so she'd be the one
not
promoted to director of
really
Spec Ops.
making any sense because the technology may too advanced sense.
Now
Or
she's
at
holding a gun to my
least
head to make sure I
when
don't try
there
anything.
is an alien, it's
But she won't
start
pull
to
the
make-
trigger because she needs to. I do
started
what she
to
doesn't
not
have the guts to
logical
do.
at all.
Divide and conquer. Effective
Because
strategy.
alien can invade at any time
Effective.
if they want.
What would you do in my
Because
position?
it doesn't have to be in the
You have to
cyberpunk
defend yourself.
era.
Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this.
So there's still a mini laptop, or it's just the devices.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team cards,
drive
names of her closest
directly
associates.
plug it into
Driver,
your head.
chief of security, lover,
It's pretty
lover's husband.
scary.
everything. Use it and make sure
because
Abernathy
it's
won't be
still
a problem
implemented
anymore.
in
You said it. I need to defend myself.
Windows wireless data transmission is
Anyone finds out we even
possible.
talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
Still pretty far.
What'll happen
from
if
the
I
halfway of
refuse?
This video. We're
Don't ask
just 20
stupid
minutes, and there's still
This isn't
40
a
minutes
request,
remaining.
V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
After this, I just don't know what to do.
Use this
next
money only.
because
Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation.
Yesterday,
And for the
I
core
didn't
task,
record any
use
Zoom
someone you
footage
know
of,
inside out. Are we clear?
even though I'm
Yeah,
actually playing
I think
Grand
we're
Theft
clear.
Auto online, but I'm
Good.
just
In that case, I'll await your report.
trying to stream
And good luck
directly
with
to
it.
Twitch.
I have my
With
AV waiting
the
outside.
device
It's yours to
itself,
use.
because my internet
don't
connection is
disappoint me.
already 7 times faster than the
Thank you,
previous, so
Spencer.
it's already possible to stream directly from the device rather than using HDMI video capture into my other devices. in order
I have
to
those
stream
reports you
to
asked for?
Twitch. So yeah, that's pretty convenience.
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
I know,
Streaming
but I have them now.
using
Send them to my inbox. You and I will have a word about this later.
It is possible or not. Because internet
Hey, V,
in Indonesia
you
is
alive?
not that
How's things
fast.
in the Viper pit?
And we're still on 4G or LTE, even though it is not that fast as well. Like in other countries, which
Viper Pit.
eventually already implemented
Couldn't have said it better.
5G for some
You in
reason.
some trouble?
Where
Not yet.
in Indonesia there is 5G.
Need a soul I can trust
but
for now.
it's just
That sounded like a yes.
it's still like
Give
a
me a list. Be there in an
because
hour.
it's only appear in very, very specific place and time. Just don't get it. So maybe the connection.
I need your
is
stamp on
Cyberpunk
something.
is
It's possible
already
one of our
reaching
assets was exposed.
10G. Just don't get it, but
Is
still
it
seems
Frankfurt
to be
again?
conventional when
No, different issue. Local.
the monitor
Tell me,
seems
quick
to be
version.
very thick.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's
So
top.
Cyberpunk
He's
is
been fishing for
just
dirt, but it's been
advanced in
slow.
terms of cybernetic
Your point.
They're
intelligence,
clean. Like
which
we run
are
orphanages clean.
very
Bleach
far
server
from
clean.
them, but in
We
terms
suspect
of
they flagged him and are
things, I
feeding him
think
phony data. Should we greenlight
it's
exfil or let
already
him keep
pretty
looking?
similar.
Projected risks.
Limited threat to life, not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible, leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Keep in there digging. We invested way too much
Though
getting him
there
that deep to
is
back out now.
cybernetic
You
enhancement,
sure?
but I'm not
Do
sure
I
whether
really
all
need to repeat myself?
the humans can
Oh,
basically
of course not.
mortal or not, because there seems already 6 in the early ages as well. Maybe there are side effects from the cybernetic enhancement. So you talk about the technology, the cyberpunk, the feature that was trying to be added. It seems to be pretty manual, unlike the automatic. Everything was just happen spontaneous in Watch Dogs Legion. Because yeah, we can actually do several unnecessary things. No, doing this kind of thing is not really always to be a first person, because The Last of Us is also happens to be able to do that, to examine things in your surroundings. But I'm not sure about The Witcher because I haven't played it at all, since I'm just trying to finish the prologue, the training, and that's all. And I don't really like it, even though
Tell your people to be
it is actually an open world.
They'll
and
be
you
searching
can
the
actually
dirt on us
explore
now.
several
Lunar bases are
places,
huge to them. They
and
won't
there's
forgive us
even
for this.
always be a new
Did you see
secret,
the report on
since
the
there
boat?
is a next gen
Shit.
update into the game.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out.
But I'm not sure whether the next gen GTA 5 update is actually coming into the
Access
PC or
granted.
not, because yeah, some people say it's not really good. It's not
Please provide your
cars.
destination.
That doesn't look like a car at all.
Bring up district analytics.
Increased NCPD presence and activity has been reported in Haywood. No official statement has been forthcoming. Intercepted radio communications
reason, there's
suggest
no
MaxTac has
video.
been sent to the area. A widespread power failure
It's
has been
more like a
reported in Santo
helicopter
Domingo.
collided with
All
the
other
cars.
districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
Destination, Lizzie's Bar.
Noted. En route.
And the window seems to be like virtually generated. Well, we still kind of look like a boss during this time.
This is N54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Exactly the same like the Ghost in the Shell. So for that little bit, actually it seems to be different because the setting on the first movie it's still in the slum area, which is in the bottom, so it's not in the Zalem, which is definitely much modern than the Steel City. And it is actually similar like Total Recall remake movie trying to represent the UFB, United Federation of Britain, and the colony, which is in the Australia, connected by the fall, directly transported using the Earth cores, drilling from both order to prevent any radioactive in other places.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
So we're actually getting into the city, the slum area,
We have
without any
arrived at your
protection.
destination.
So is helicopter eventually stealing, stolen, or just gone? I just don't know why. So the door seems to be not open yet. It's just so slow. I just don't get it. Why? Or am I missing to press certain buttons?
Yes.
Hello, V.
We weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a
There's
somewhat troubling
kinda
biome. Is everything in order?
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Sue?
delay.
This looked like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us.
Jesus Christ. Bro, just think
Okay,
about
no,
our
hey,
last
we ain't looking for no
The
beef with
neuromotor
you.
relaxation
Some
exercises
seem to be
3
pretty
times a day.
strong in
They'll
terms of
soothe and lift your spirit.
fighting
I know this.
certain
Sure, okay.
Leave me
people
alone.
See you later.
thugs, but sadly, in terms of the rifle area, we just eventually die.
Leave me alone. Seems trouble once in.
Keep an eye on the AV for me, will ya?
I don't get paid to do that.
I wasn't asking. And not a scratch on it when I get back.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
It seems to be. So it's so-called EV autonomous vehicles. It's more like a helicopter for me without the wings, without the blade.
It's good to see you. Now sit down and tell me what's good your shorts and
I
I'm not.
just don't get it why the Johnny don't try to help us.
It's good to see you too, Jack.
Attack.
How you been?
We got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. You know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me.
Already. It's
We
already
hear about this
halfway of the
problem of
video.
yours.
So,
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard Eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe 2. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention the solo.
we're
Mhm.
actually trying
The piece
to
I'm missing.
do
Is that what you need
certain
from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
assassination job, perhaps, but for some reason, before conducting to do
Thought I
that,
could always count on you,
we're
Jack.
already attacked.
You know me. I'm not all sunshine and rainbows, but this job ain't my style. Actually, I didn't think it was yours either.
You know how
Actually,
Arasaka
always running
operates.
attacks on our augmented reality
Okay, maybe you
app
don't.
display.
This isn't a professional
There's
request
also
I can
stuff
refuse.
I'm not sure whether it is actually beneficial.
And I am. You should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk live? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
GTA 5 are pretty
You know I don't drink.
Still never bend the rules, huh? Hey, okay, I get you.
so
This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Soldiers sold those Irisaka fuckers.
Yes, we need to start
Today,
from the beginning.
they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always. Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
Just
B, is that right?
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? Are you here about Frankfurt?
We're here for you. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Name and department again? Didn't quite catch it the first time around.
How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh? Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
How the hell did you find out?
That is not your concern. The data, now.
Information's on the shard.
Actually,
smart choice.
Jenkins as well.
We done?
Johnny seems to be
with the formalities. Yes, but I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
Leave the company.
You fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this body is your style, let alone a healthy option.
Trying to capture and kill V.
You start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, body might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Just to get it away.
Oh, dodge one there.
Try to save the data.
V, how you feel? You all right?
I can't breathe.
Need help?
No. It's just withdrawal syndrome. Sort of. Think they cut off my hormone regulators. Biomon and stat analysis system. Body's got to adjust.
Hey, hey,
enhancement is connected.
Should I get you to a ripper?
System.
Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
TT policy's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers, company pad. I mean, they have seized my bank account, not frozen, seized.
Jesus, these fuckers move fast. You sure you feel okay, though? I mean...
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack.
Will lead them to the same.
Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. this is a turn for the better.
So
You'll
Johnny
see.
seems to be
Besides, you haven't lost everything.
the company.
No, Jack, I did. Lost everything. Access to Intel systems, my pad, car, contacts, every shred of credibility.
Well, at least you still got the eddies for the hit job. Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching, just right for a new start. That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Look so hot. B! Hey, hermana. Your new life starts now.
New life of the dark life. It seems to be there are already so many things that we are doing in the cutscene, but yeah, we still need to do the first job on ourselves, so that's pretty weird. We eventually need to do the training as well if we are wanted, which really took some time. There's still 27 minutes remaining, and it's already exhausted holding the phone all the time. Because it's already 40 minutes. I don't know better if my phone battery is still above 80%.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Oh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her.
The same clothes.
Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these cocks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bouquet, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a Major League player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Change clothes.
You NC's legends! Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard! Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City! The city of dreams!
Even though it was already pretty modern, far from the current time, but the gun still seems to be a little bit the same. So there's no space gun or laser gun. Yeah, which is pretty good because I do prefer those kind of things. Rather than two analogical guns like the bonus gun in Grand Theft Auto 5, the railgun, which is really not make any sense, or even many guns that are available on the Saints Row third or the Saints Row 2 as well. I'm not sure, because yes, Saints Row is just seems to be focused on the analogical things, so that's the reason why. And the loading is pretty long. Yeah, since this game is actually one of the heaviest game on the PC, so the PlayStation 4.
Chick we're looking for somewhere in this building.
Still struggle.
Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Another tech training shard. In case you need to brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Still not have any difference in terms of the performance of the game. So maybe it's
Well?
just a matter of
Sure.
loading time.
Why the hell not?
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation.
Just looking at why the training. So it's called Japantown Kabuki. Wow, that's definitely.
This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes.
There's even a little
Skills you gain here will help you survive and excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at military,
there's hacking.
And Militech can't encrypt for shit.
Obviously.
But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Hope you're ready to bust ass through this fascist playground.
That's definitely much more complex, so I just don't really get used to.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program.
It's
You know,
just
little warm-up.
so seamless to hacking certain things. And just like usual. So
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
So if you talk about the first person, it's actually not really convenient to play it using gamepad or joysticks. So basically,
Not
it's
bad.
just much
But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron.
set keyboard. So that's the reason why
Quit standing around and take cover.
it's just more appropriate to be played on PC. Even though it may not
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
can be, because definitely in many FPS game there's no hide on blocks. So you just can only crunch to hide from the enemy, even though it's basically
Head to the training area when you're good to go.
it's all about precision and the competitive.
Oh, look. Brought some chooms with him this time. You know what to do.
So they're actually prefer to do as simple as they can be. Because that's competitive is just to be like that, so there's no shooting like this. Just and why it's just so hard to kill enemy behind the blocks. So I didn't need to approach him anyway.
Three more, B. Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
Actually, still 90 minutes remaining. Even though we are actually not.
Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
This is what it gets started annoying because I don't really understand how to properly do the hacking. So I decided to continue even though I'm actually started to get bored because already played 50 minutes, which is pretty long.
This training module will teach you how to apply technological tools. Work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the guard.
So I just don't get it what that's supposed to mean. There are two options that you can do, and that needs some sort of animation to do that.
Almost. Again, from the top. Work a little hack magic on the screen.
So we actually failed
to distract the guard.
I choose the beam instead, not to distract enemies. Go back again, Animoji.
No worries. Try again.
I got a little bit interrupted, so
work a little hack magic.
If I am actually needed to
magic on the screen to distract the guard.
Whether it is success or not. So the remaining is still on the 17 minutes of the video on this 1 hour and 9 minutes Cyberpunk 2077 first early game footage. So yeah, not sure whether I get interrupted again, but yeah, for this 17 minutes it seems to be still pretty long, especially when I previously looked into my iPhone batteries is already reaching 86%. So not sure whether it is also able to
trash.
do over
Style over
80%
substance.
or not.
Good. Now take him out quietly. All right, all yours. Take him out.
Just don't want to. The low power mode.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork, especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
80% again.
Okay. Now try to take him down in one slick move.
So it's basically just a synthetic army, like in the Total Recall remake movie. Or the drones that in the Star Wars.
Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun.
There is a General Grovius. This is why I don't understand either. It's exactly that I am actually need to do. I think I just need to match with the numbers rights.
Now, detonate the grenade.
It's just take time to connect the hacking. Maybe because I just don't see where is the loading. Maybe that's one of the enemies is loading. Just don't get why it's just it's too long. It's definitely pretty effective.
See? Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders in true Militech fashion. Under my watch.
There's still one more training about the combat. Or there's actually still
Got
two
additional
more
modules if you want to hone
trainings.
any other skills. Or you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not going to give you any hints or second chances.
It just looks so big.
Well, we doing this?
So I decided to finish even though it seems to be pretty much optional. So maybe the actual mission is not in this video. So
Right.
I only
So first,
did the training
let's shape up
session.
those stealth skills.
So the robot is manufactured by the same company that we used to work on. So taking the enemies like in the Watch Dogs. Even in the Watch Dog, it can be used by triggering some sort of beacon to track enemies behind walls.
Find cover, quick. Nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
To stay off sight. So basically, there seems not to immediately.
Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that.
So I just don't get it why it is necessary to kill.
Nova, well done. On to the next area.
I'm actually got interrupted by the robot.
Now the same thing,
Since it's
only with the
already
camera.
checked, so I have to restart all over again.
Sightseeing? Nice work today. Just stand on the platform to
So again, so that's the only thing that's stealth.
then we wrap this party up.
No, stealth is basically optional because you just can rumble directly and starts shooting. Just like a Watchdog Legion. Or even any other watchdogs, because that's basically optional things. Because you actually have guns.
Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat. Take him down. But careful. Looks tough.
So this one is different robots, samurai robots perhaps. So you can fight back for some reason.
Okay, that'll do. Now maybe we find someone closer to your weight class. Yeah.
Closer to weight class, maybe because we're actually choosing a female character. That's the reason why the robot seems to be like a female as well. Has more or less a female body. Not sure.
Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
So the robot blood is like a gas. H gas. Just don't get it. What's that's supposed to be.
The old bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing.
So actually this kind of combat is pretty much the same like the training in the Watchdog Legion, but they try to be more complex. I just don't get it why I just keep attacking even though my objective is just blocking a too strong attack.
Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counterpunch.
Just don't get it. It seems to be pretty hard to combat in this game. Because there's some input lag on my controller, just not sure. It's definitely pretty annoying. It's just 4 minutes remaining. I definitely only complete the training.
Ooh, I like that. V, want to see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything.
So dodging is like
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young. Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
It's really tried to use a Japanese way to kill.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
I just don't get it. Why we need to beat the enemy with the sword, enemy with guns? It's not like a Matrix, perhaps, or the G.I. Joe. Just, it's pretty weird. So that's it's the samurai guy.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
So yeah, I definitely only try to complete the training session because it's only 2 minutes remaining. So the rest of it, I just start stream directly to Twitch, which I'm actually failed several times as well.
Good luck, V.
Just don't get it. Those Timo character is actually real, or is just part of the simulation? Because later, when we are trying to hack through a network, is the main character seems to be trust her rather than other characters. The real, the one that's actually in the front of people during the hacking. I think I just got interrupted again. To resume this last 1 minute of video.
Not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Tips and trick, even though previously in the cutscene is
Elevator,
already
this way.
trying to do it. I just don't get it. So there's only 50 seconds remaining, so I think I'm just trying to save the progress instead of continuing the missions. So yeah, since everything seems to be okay, I just try to exit the game, I guess. Exit the main menu. This is already the end of the video, so I guess that's all of this Cyberpunk